just moments away from the start of period number 2. Washington's power play doesn't have a lot of time left to work with as play resumes here in this period. The Capitals fail to capitalize on the power play. Here's a short pass to Ovechkin. Shot! And there's the save. Moves the puck from off the bank pass. Lets it go, and he makes the save.
At the back of this man advantage break against, but he reads the play really well, gets up, moves across the net to make the stop.
Crosby's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Mantha. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Sends the pass over. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Ovechkin. Here he is in front! Scores! Anthony Mantha!
Really nice play. Quick pass on the tape and into the net. So quickly the goalie can't get closed up and make the save.
The Penguins have finally ended the scoreless tie here in the second.
There was an inevitability to this. They've played well. They've had most of the shots. Finally, they get on the board.
By number 39.
Whacks it into the offensive zone. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. Stopped by the goaltender.
Oh, he had to get up tight to the puck. In close. He takes away any room.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. 1-0 the score. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Takes the pass. Moves it quickly over to Van Riemsdyk. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Strong defensive effort. Washington's looking to break out of their own end. Carries it across the line. Knocked away. Quick feed to Rust. Moves the puck to Raquel. On the attack along the boards. Here's a shot with the stop. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. And now he passes it to Beauvillier. Beauvillier's got the puck. Fires it. Oh, what a save! Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Moves it to Oshie. Into the offensive end now. Saucer pass across. That goes wide. Oshie's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Scrum along the boards. And some fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Nieto's carrying it ahead. Handles the puck at the point. Takes the feed. From the slot, fires away. Comes up with the stop. Through center along the wing. Angles it over to Mantha. Sends it out right in front. And that's picked off in front. Comes up with the stop.
That's going to rattle your molars around there. That is an enormous hit that he took.
Here in the late goings of the period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. Leipzig's won it off the faceoff. Now he slides it up to Hagelin. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play.
Tried to force that, James, trying to make up the deficit.
Handles the puck. Stopped by the goaltender. The Penguins continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, wow! What a save with the glove! Pittsburgh's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone.
Mantha's dangerous in the offensive zone. He's got it now, and he's already got the go-ahead goal.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Taken by Letang. Receives the pass. Nice pass. Puts it on net. Blocker save.
Doesn't look like much, but the defensemen are helped out by this puck being in the corner.
And that's all she wrote on period number 2 in this one. This is still anyone's hockey game. It's 1-0 after 40.
Fans, take a look to the sky. The whole team's Devlin is loaded with prizes, and is your way all intermission.
The third period is just around the corner. Ray and I will bring you all the action in a moment. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. Well, we've got 2 periods under our belts to this point so far, Ray. How do you see things?
Washington's had such a meager total of shots on goal. Predictably, they haven't scored. They've got to get more pucks to the net.
Hammers a shot. Stops him cold. Now he takes it over the line. From one end of the blue line to the other. Denied by the goaltender. Back to the blue line. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Slides the puck ahead to Kovalchuk. Here's a chance, a 2-on-1. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And now he tries to get it across to Raquel. Comes up with the steal. Carries it in. Quick pass to Wilson. Now a quick pass to Dillon. And now he moves it quickly to Van Riemsdyk. They've got numbers. It's a 2-on-1. Sends it across. Gets in front of it. Here's an opportunity. Save made by the goalie. Here's a short pass to Hornquist. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Denied by the goaltender.
Oh, I like this, James. They've really cycled the puck well on this shift. Now they can hold it, and you put the pressure on the defenders. Eventually, they pull you down, or you get a great chance.
Works it across to Hornquist. Here they come on the attack. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Marlowe's in good shape here, but he ends up losing the puck and overhandle.
Stays with it. And now it's over to Oshie. Schultz moves the puck. And now he angles it across to Graves. Sends it over to Hayes. Gets it to the other point. And a great save! Washington's got the puck along the wall. Takes it across the blue line. Here's the pass! Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. They've got the defense outnumbered. Can't finish! Oh, Ray, and blown opportunity.
It really is. I mean, the play is sitting right there. There's a scoring chance to be had. They just don't execute it. Oh, look at that. Here we go. We got a penalty coming up right here.
The arms up, there's the whistle, and boy, look at the time here for a penalty coming up. Pretty cut and dry trip on that play.
Coaches will tell you, be careful with your stick, but you're trying to get the puck. I don't think a lot of times they do it intentionally.
They'll go back to work on their special teams.
Well, you hope they're ready for this opportunity, James, as it shows up as they're trailing by one. Now they get a man advantage and a chance to tie this game up.
Huge stick save by the goaltender, and manages to clear the zone. Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. Here's a chance to get it out, and mission accomplished, Ray.
Yeah, late in the game, it's defensive blue line, puck out, offensive blue line, puck in. Nothing turned over at those two spots. Oh, there's going to be a penalty on this play here, James.
Moves the puck down low, and the goaltender gets to the bench for the extra attacker. And a penalty is coming up as the play is whistled dead here. Tripped him up, and he's off to the box for it, Ray.
Reaching out for the puck, you get your stick into his feet. This is the consequence.
Time is of the essence for this 5-on-3 power play.
I guess you can look at this as it's okay to be patient even if you don't score till after the 5-on-3's over. And man, even a short one like this, you have in the back of your head you could score twice.
Puck moved over to Kovalchuk. Slides the puck over. Snapper from the slot. Gets a stick on it to make the save.
I like how he was able to follow the puck. Good save in close.
Trying to clear from the defensive zone. And a nice job by the Killers on that one.
Yeah, now they can get a change, get some fresh players on the ice.
Moves right to the middle. Puck scooped up by Graves. Gets it out of his own end. Skaters go off for a line change here on this power play. Moves it quickly over to Wilson. And now he moves it to Oshie. They desperately need a goal. The net is empty and the extra attacker's out. And manages to clear the zone. Quick pass across to Oshie. Washington's gained possession. Ovechkin's going to play it from the back of the cage. Nice poke check. And now it's grabbed by Tanev. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Time runs out on the power play, and you do have to wonder if that might come back to haunt them as both teams are now back at even strength. And makes the save.
You work so hard to get yourself back in the game, you earn a power play, and then you fail to cash in. So they still trail by one. The game will continue at even strength.
Pittsburgh's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. And tries to make a diagonal pass, fires to the empty net, and breathe.
I got 2 of these in my career. I was never out at the end of the game.
You have 400 goals and only scored 2 empty netters?
Yeah, when we were protecting the lead, it was safest with me sitting down.
What an indictment.
Oh, yeah. That should be enough to wrap this thing up. The empty net goal should seal it.
The Penguins make their way back to center ice, probably breathing a little easier here now, Ray.
Pretty much puts this to bed. The empty netter gives them a little bit more of a comfortable lead.
Raquel's won it. Gets it over to Hornquist. Great stick work with the steal. And this one comes to an end. A shutout and, more importantly, the W, Ray.
He played an outstanding game right from the very beginning. The tough shots looked easy. He was in control. And he lays a 0 on the other guys.
In the meantime and in between time, he's Ray, I'm James. Good night.